Hi Aquarius, welcome to your January 2023 reading. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a general. Please only take what resonates, throw the rest away. If you do want a personal reading, everything is down below in the description box as well as my other social media. And let's see what the messages are for you this month. For my Aquarius people. You don't have to be an Aquarius sun sign. Your Aquarius placement could be anywhere in your chart. If it's strong, if it's prominent, this could be the reading for you. Also, pay attention to what's going on astrologically. Whatever the astral planet influences are at the time might be affecting you more in certain placements in your chart, okay? Let's see what we got going on for Aquarius. And if you are watching when this is timestamped, happy birthday to all my Aquarius people that are Aquarius suns. I heard cusp. Someone's an Aquarius cusper. So I guess that could be either way. You could be a Capricorn Aquarius cusp or a Pisces Aquarius cusp. What is the most important messages for my Aquarius energies in January 2023? And if you are watching this at a different date than timestamp, it is meant for you when the messages get to you. Ooh, interesting. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the Pisces major arcana. So you definitely could be a Capricorn, or you definitely could be a Pisces Aquarius cusp here. But the Six of Pentacles feels like a balancing, an evening out. Those that have been struggling finance-wise, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be evening out financially, coming to some type of financial balance. You're not going to have an overabundant amount, but you're going to have what you need and a little bit more, a little bit extra. I don't feel like you're going to be like scrounging to make ends meet. It doesn't feel like you're going to be living paycheck to paycheck. It does feel like you're going to have some to be able to put back in savings. You're going to have some to spend, and all of your needs are going to be met. Now, one thing I want you guys to be mindful of, Aquarius, in this month, I want you to use your discernment. How are people coming towards you, talking to you, asking for your help, wanting to hang out, make you feel? Not logically, but intuitively. How do they make you feel? How do you actually physically feel being around people, a certain person? If someone doesn't make you feel totally comfortable, if you're kind of like questioning somebody, if your intuition is alerting you to danger, please pay attention to that. I feel like some of you guys are going to have to exercise your discernment in the month of January. It does. It feels like a situation or somebody around you possibly could be trying to portray themselves to be somebody they're not. Doesn't necessarily mean they have ill intention, but they're not being 100% authentic. They're not being 100% real. And your intuition is telling you, hey, Aquarius, that friend of yours, that boss of yours, that coworker of yours, that family member of yours, that investor of yours, that whatever, that customer of yours, whatever it may be, they're wearing a mask with you. Don't take them completely for face value here. Listen to your intuition. Definitely listen to your intuition. We do have Pisces out here on the board. Wow. We have the battle wagon. Cancer. So we have two water signs out here. You definitely could be dealing with a water sign, dealing with the water element. Have that in your chart, but we have Cancer's major arcana here. Now, this is all about triumph. The Chariot is about pushing forward. It's about riding into battle successfully. It's about being confident. It's about freedom. It's about releasing attachment. It's about overcoming obstacles. It's about conquer and conquest. It feels like you have a lot of movement this month, Aquarius. So be mindful of the people you're meeting on that movement. If you are making progress within your workplace, be careful of the people around you, right? If you're making progress on a personal level, be careful about the company you keep. If you're making progress with money, with health, be careful about who you indulge with and what you're indulging in, right? Use your discernment here. Not everybody has an agenda, but it does feel like you're encountering some people that possibly have an agenda. Death card, Scorpio energy. We have all 3 water sign major arcanas out here. I would not be shocked if you're dealing with a water sign or have that in your chart or have a very strong water placement. Your intuition is going to be your compass. Your intuition is going to be what's guiding you at this time with this energy. Don't be afraid to end connections with people. Don't be afraid to walk away from places, people, and things that truly are not there for your highest good. Use discernment. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Don't be afraid of consequences from setting those boundaries. Now, with the death card coming out here, this could be a resurrection of something from the past resurfacing with the 6 of Pentacles. This can be a reunion card. And with the death card coming out, it did land right on top of that. There could have been some type of ending in your life, Aquarius, at some point in time that now is knocking on that door, seeing if they can come back on in. So use your discernment with that, because I feel like you've been full steam ahead. You haven't looked back. You haven't been looking in the rearview mirror in regards to the situation. You have been fully triumphant moving forward and going forward and progressing. So some of you guys are just going to have to let lying dogs lay. Don't kick a dead horse. There's no point. It's not going to come back alive. Somebody may try that, though, with you, Aquarius. So be very mindful of that. Things end because they're meant to end. Not everything's meant to be brought back to life. And I don't know why I'm being drawn to this movie. I keep getting it clairaudiently and clairvoyantly in my mind. And I keep hearing it. It just left. Animal Cemetery. No, Pet Cemetery. It's called Pet Cemetery. And for those of you that haven't watched that movie, because I know not everybody likes scary movies, there's an Indian burial ground where people have been burying their pets, and the pets then come back to life after they're buried there under a full moon. But they come back in a very negative way. Like they come back almost rabid, like they have rabies. They come back very angry and vicious and bloodthirsty. So just be mindful. They're showing me that something has ended in your life with a person, place, or thing. And it's possibly trying to get back into your life. So be mindful of that. Use discernment here. 4 of Wands. I heard balance. A lot of you guys have recalibrated within the last year, few months. I'm getting a 12-month timeline here. A lot of you guys have reset, almost like a factory reset on your phone. And again, it feels like some type of ending pushed you into a new beginning. And now you're kind of riding that wave of new. So make sure you use discernment when it comes to anything that you have to look in the past for. That you do have to look in the rearview mirror for. Because when you're on that new vibration and when you're just pushing forward, you're not attached to the past, you're not looking back, you're not reaching out, you're not reminiscing, you're not nostalgic. That energy is being harbored with the person, the place, the job, the situation that you left behind. You're not carrying that energy with you, and that energy has to go somewhere. So it goes back to the sender is kind of what I'm getting here. And the sender wants to re-gift it to you, it feels like. It's like, hey, here's a gift of the emotions, of the attachment, of the cords. I don't want it anymore, says Aquarius. And Aquarius has moved on. Well, now the person's like, okay, let me re-gift your gift to you, Aquarius. It's kind of what I'm getting here. So there could be a birthday, a celebration, or possibly if you celebrate, I heard Hanukkah, so you could celebrate Hanukkah, or if you celebrate Christmas or anything where there's a gift exchange, there could have been something centered around that. Anything else for Aquarius? But it looks like, Aquarius, you are on the track to a more fruitful, balanced life. Again, you will have everything that you need. I heard harmony. You have a sense of harmony about you now, and you're heading towards solidifying that even more because you have this stamina, you have this endurance, you have this willpower, you have this emotional endurance to keep moving forward. You use your discernment and you keep going towards the new. What's balanced? What's best for you? Anything else for Aquarius? Oof. We have the 9 of Wands. This feels like an outside energy. This feels like a lot of stress. I feel like there are some individuals stressing about you, Aquarius, or somebody in particular, because they haven't been able to catch up with you or slow you down or ride the wave with you. A lot of times when we progress in life, even if it's very minor, like let's say you're going from one job to the next job, you're just doing really well in your new job. You left behind an old one and now you're doing really well in a new one. That is stressing somebody out. It feels a little bit like projection, where if they couldn't handle that situation, they're projecting out the stress on how can Aquarius handle that situation. That's the energy I'm getting from that. But also try not to stress yourself out too much. Don't allow anybody in your life that also adds to your stress. Again, use discernment. If someone's bringing in drama, bringing in stress, bringing in a burdensome energy, allow yourself to release them. Allow yourself space. Allow yourself to set some boundaries. And it's okay to do so. For some reason, I'm being drawn to this light down here. Be mindful of having a light where moths are attracted to it. You're the light in the dark type energy in regards to showing people how it's done to keep pushing forward, to keep it moving, to endure, to triumph, to overcome is kind of what I'm getting. I'm going to leave that there, Aquarius. I love you guys. I wish you the very best. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell on the side. It will alert you when readings are posted. If you do want a personal, go down below. Follow the link. But I love you, Aquarius. I wish you the very, very best.